Cuckoo Kukri here with my first ever speed build. I'm a little freaked out about this because I am not a builder. But Loose with Love did the Hufflepuff common room, and it was so inspiring. I loved her look. It was amazing. I will link to it. You should go watch it. But I just was inspired to do my own take on the concept. I am such a Hufflepuff, and it was really, really fun to express my puff pride and just kind of show off my Hufflepuff aesthetic. Now I really want to do the other houses, so let me know what you think of this and if you would like to see that. I struggled a bit with color scheme in the beginning. I really wanted to do these warm brown tones, but Hufflepuff's colors are black and yellow. I do think the Hufflepuff common room would be very colorful and wouldn't be limited to that color scheme, so I did lots of colors, but I tried to keep it very black and yellow themed. You will see I do eventually change the windows back to black. It just was more Hufflepuffy. I also was using a little bit of custom content in the beginning, but I wound up getting rid of that because I really wanted this to be easy to download. If anyone's interested in downloading it, I don't know if you will be, but if you are, I will upload it, and it will not have any custom content, so it shouldn't be a problem. I started out with 3 doors because I wanted there to be the entrance and then the doors off to the common rooms, but I wound up wanting that wall space, so I only have 1 door. And I really wanted that to be a secret panel of some kind, but we only have the bookshelf one, and that wasn't what I had in mind, so I got rid of that. The entrance to the Hufflepuff common room, if you don't know, is a stack of barrels in front of a wall, and you have to tap on the correct barrel with the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff, and then it'll open. And my favorite thing about this is that we have had the same password since the beginning of Hogwarts. Helga set that up and we just stuck with it. It's very simple, it's easy to remember, and that makes it seem like we're just very, simplistic. But Hufflepuffs are the only one who have a negative consequence for doing the wrong password. I mean, besides, not being able to get in. But that's it for the other houses. If you get the password wrong, you just don't get in. In Hufflepuff, if you get the password wrong, you get drenched in vinegar, which I just love. It's so Hufflepuffy, and it doesn't seem like it, but we take care of our own. If you're trying to sneak in with nefarious purpose, we are going to defend ourselves, and you will end up smelling like vinegar, and it will be amazing. I wound up not doing any electric lights at all. I liked how warm and cozy it looked with just the candlelight. You see, I wind up with really mismatched chairs. Everything is very eclectic in here, which I just think is so puffy. I think Hogwarts probably originally set it up so that everything matched and looked nice, but then we pulled in chairs from other areas and mixed everything around and made things into group settings that weren't originally, and so nothing really matches, and I just love that aesthetic. I love these layered rugs. I tried to layer other rugs and I didn't like the look, but I like the ones that come layered so they actually all go together. Of course I did plants everywhere. That is such a stereotypical Hufflepuff thing, but it's so real. We're very nurturing. I mean, I kill plants. All plants. I try so hard. I love plants, but they die. I'm really good with animals and children. I don't kill those, which is probably a good thing, but I can't keep plants alive. But if somebody else would take care of them, I would want a room with this many plants in it. I just kept adding plants all the way through the room. And I have the flower arranging table, and there's actually some garden pots, so you can really grow plants in here. I just feel like that's the sort of nurturing, creative thing that Hufflepuffs do. I also have the art easels. What I really wish I'd done was paint a few beginner level paintings and hung them on the wall, because I just feel like the Hufflepuff common room would be full of people's art. Mostly Hufflepuffs showing off their friends' art. Oh my gosh, look at this amazing thing, my friend painted it. I'm hanging on the wall for everyone to see, because we like to brag on our friends. It's what we do. One of the things that Loose with Love did that I just absolutely adored is she put out this open journal. And her concept was that the Hufflepuffs would write in the journal, and they would write compliments to each other and things they were grateful for, and I just absolutely melted at that concept. That is such a Hufflepuff thing, and I love it so much. And I was actually just gonna steal that idea, but then I found the greeting cards and that thing with little posters on it, the pet themed thing that I hung on the wall. My idea was that was greeting cards. And then I actually found a string of greeting cards that hang on the wall, so I swapped it out with that. But I just had this idea that the Puffs would leave little cards to each other, scattered around the common room, and I just think that is so cute. I did throw in a cauldron, and I feel like it looks like it's full of potato soup, and I decided that's what it is. It's not a potion, it's just soup, in case you need something warm and soothing, and it's just sitting on the floor, but I'm sure it's very hygienic, it's fine. I just feel like the Hufflepuff common room would be full of food and snacks, and it's one of the things we're known for. Our common room is right next to the kitchens, and I feel like we have a really good relationship with the house elves. I have an obsession with house elves and very strong feelings on spew. I am anti-spew. I do believe in house elf rights, but I think that it should start slower, for one thing, with the education of house elves, and we should acknowledge the fact that it might just be in their nature that they love to work. Like, if we educate them and we give them opportunities and they want to do other things, that's great. But if we educate them and they're like, no, we really just love to work and serve, and that's what we were designed for. But by designed, I mean, like, what they were born to do, you know, what feels right to them, then we should celebrate that and respect that. But I want an elf, like, care service that, like, makes sure house elves aren't being abused. And so if you treat your house elf poorly, you lose them. Helga Hufflepuff is actually the one who established the house elves at Hogwarts, because she wanted them to have all the work that they could ever want, but be safe and well taken care of. And that's how I feel, okay? Strong house elf feelings. So this table by the window took me a million years. I don't even know why. I put in that rectangular fruit bowl, deleted it, and then could not find it. I think I spent 20 minutes looking for it, and then I didn't even wind up using it. For some reason, that one table, the clutter, just drove me to insanity. But I found that frog in the debug, and there had to be a living animal in here somewhere, and I love that frog so much. Help me name the frog. What should I name the frog? Somebody drop name ideas for the frog in the comments, because we need to name the Hufflepuff frog. Oh, I put in a little train just to reference the Hogwarts Express. I don't even know why, I just found the little red train. I was like, that has to go in here somewhere. So yeah, we wound up with pastries instead of fruit. I wanted to do a healthy snack, but the pastries are just so cute in here. I do think somewhere there would be healthy snacks. I feel like Hufflepuffs really try to take care of each other and encourage each other to do, like, self-care, and that includes, like, eating healthy. And they probably have, like, a walking club where they make sure that all the, like, introverts and people who don't necessarily want to, like, go out, get outside, get some sunshine, get some exercise. We take care of each other. That's what being a Hufflepuff is all about. So yeah, still working on the clutter on that stupid table. I really liked that little doll I think that's from Jungle Adventure, and I threw down some more greeting cards there. I really liked this wall, like, covered in ivy. I just felt like that would be a Hufflepuff thing to do. Oh, also, I am such a noob at building that I accidentally made the walls low. And so you couldn't walk in here because the hanging lights got in the way. I did raise them up, so you'll see in the, like, final shots that the walls are taller and nothing goes beyond the low level. Kind of an interesting look. That was just me being an idiot and not knowing how to build. Hopefully I will improve. I would like to do more speed builds. I think they're fun. They just stress me out because I don't have the talent for it. Only my deep love of Harry Potter could make me do speed builds and actually post them. And I'm actually really happy with how this came out. I feel like it's warm and cluttery and lived in. I feel like it's pretty inviting. Oh, one more thing. In the final shots you will see I added a suit of armor. And my theory on that is that we know that the suits of armor have, like, some form of personality. They'll, like, sing songs and they move around the castle. And I feel like the Hufflepuffs befriend them and, like, sneak them into the common room. And then every once in a while McGonagall is like, where are the suits of armor? And so they have to, like, bring them out. But then they sneak them back in again. Yeah, we're coming up on the screenshots now. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next episode. Bye!